Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. Today we'll be creating a stacked cookie cake decorated with buttercream. To make life easier, I'm going to be using a ready-made cookie dough. This is the shortbread cookie dough from my dream cake. You can find it in the freezer section. Thaw it out and then roll it out to your desired thickness. All the tools and materials I'll be using today can be found on the My Dream Cake website, listed in our bio or in the description box. Once I have it about half a centimeter or so in thickness, I'm going to take the templates from Cas Cakery. They come in many different shapes and sizes. This is the largest star shape, and I've also got the smallest in this particular design as well. So we're going to be using both of them. Cut around your template just with a sharp paring knife, and then carefully remove the template from the cookie dough. It's a good idea to dust it with some flour beforehand, and you can see that I've rolled it out onto a baking paper sheet. Very, very important for handling this later because it's such a big cookie. I'm going to place the smaller template size of the star in the middle, cut around that, and then remove the center. Whenever working with cookies that are super duper big like this one, it's a good idea if you can remove the center, and that way it cooks evenly in your oven. Gently transfer the cookie onto a cookie sheet and then bake at 180 degrees. Mine stayed in the oven for 18 minutes. You'll want to create a second layer again, although before you bake these, it's a good idea to also pop it into the freezer so the cookie dough is rock solid when it goes into the oven. This will ensure that it doesn't misshape and spread on your cookie sheet as it bakes. That way it maintains its shape basically. Any excess cookie dough can be stored in your fridge for a couple of days. The colors we're working with today are Midnight, Concrete, and Sage. These are Color Mill oil blend colors. Once you've added a few drops and stirred through, you can pop your buttercream into a piping bag fitted with a number 32 piping tip. To assemble your cookie cake, you'll want to stick it down to your cake board. This is a 12-inch cake board, so this star is a 12-inch sized star. You'll want to stick it down some buttercream and then start building. Because you're going to be able to see the layer, I decided to go one on either side, and that way, whether you're looking at your cookie from the inside, where that star pocket is, or if you're looking at it from the side on the outside, you're going to see those dollops. So you can make them pretty with the piping tip or just leave them round, totally up to you. I'm just creating little stars. From here you want to apply your second cookie, and you can just keep building on this. If you wanted 3 or 4 layers of cookie, you could totally do that as well, but I've just stuck with 2. From here you can decorate the top of your cookie and use different piping tips if you like, but I'm just sticking with the 32 piping tip. So you can create little star dollops like that, rosettes, zigzags. You can create the shell borders, continuous rosettes, kind of like one layered on top of the other. This is like a little heart string there. Basically, try to create as many shapes and patterns as you can, and alternating the colors as you go so there's an equal expression of each color through the top of your cookie. Bring it right over to the edge. You can create super big star dollops and then tiny ones next to it just to fill in the space. And then finishing it all off with some sprinkles. I have some large cashews, some medium and smaller ones, along with some rods as well. You'd want to add these on while your buttercream has just freshly been piped. If you were to put this into the fridge before you add the sprinkles, they will not stick. So just a little tip there. We have some tiny star cookies to fill in the space, and I'm adding them to the board with buttercream and decorating them the exact same way. And that's it. That is a fun Father's Day star cake design that you can create with cookies or with cakes. A huge thank you to My Dream Cake for sponsoring this video. You can find all of the tools that we use in here at their website linked in our bio and in the description box. If you recreate this design, I would love to see it. You can tag us #Rosiesdessertspot or #MyDreamCake so we can check it out. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.